Hello and howdy everyone. Today we're here to talk about the Gunvault GVB1000 biometric gun safe. So let's go. The number one pro for this particular safe was the AC power adapter and 9-volt battery. Now most safes of this size are battery operated only, and what so many people liked about this particular safe was that it has an AC power adapter. It is always on, always ready to go. There's no fear of your battery dying on you, no fear of your battery just sort of bailing on you and you're not being able to operate your safe. The AC power adapter comes with this 24/7, always ready to go. That was the number one pro about this particular safe. Pro number two, the blinking LED low battery warning light. Now for those who want to possibly take this safe on their travels with them, in their car, some other place they may want to go, for those who want to make this more portable and want to operate it from a battery level, they can do this. And there's a low battery warning light. Now the red light flashes with 3 beeps when an enrolled fingerprint opens the unit. So if you try and open it and you're an authorized user and you get 3 red flashes with 3 beeps, that's telling you that your battery is low. Either get another battery or plug it in, but that's your low battery warning light. Pro number 3, quick access. The fingerprint reader is fast and the door springs open very quickly. This was a comment that kept coming up with customers. They really liked how the door sprung open and it was ready to go, ready for action. There's nothing sluggish about its ability to deliver your weapon to you. Very, very quick and very, very fast. Customers really like that about this safe. Pro number 4, its durability. This unit is constructed with heavy-duty 16-gauge steel. Now this is about as good as you're going to get with a safe of this size. I mean, this is doing very well. Your average toolbox is about 20-gauge steel. Your average good strong toolbox is about 20-gauge steel. This is 16-gauge steel. So this is doing very well. I can recall one comment from one customer who said this is built like a tank. You know, I mean, people really appreciated how durable it was and how strong it was and how, you know, robust it was. Very strong safe, very heavy duty, 16-gauge steel. Now let's flip it over a bit and talk about a few of the cons. Con number 1, and this is a major league fear that a lot of people have about biometric safes. You know, the biometrics are not completely reliable. You must match the exact fingerprint angle each time. There are comments like, it takes several attempts to open, you know, you have to try it several times. And this is, you know, one of the main apprehensions people have about biometrics. They don't really trust them. And, you know, if you can't trust something in an emergency situation, you know, maybe I should get it, maybe I shouldn't. You know, most comments were good, but what continues to arise about biometric safes in general is comments of this nature. You know, that they're not completely reliable, and they sort of let you down sometimes. And I think unless technology increases across the board, you're going to have issues like this with biometric safes. You know, I think technology needs to continue to advance in a more trustworthy sense. But I think biometrics overall are a great idea, but they need to really work on the dependability of biometric safes. And you know, this is another comment that sort of, you know, from safe to safe to safe, biometrics tend to sort of be a bit faulty when it comes to trying to recognize fingerprints sometimes. And you know, I think safes will get better overall ultimately, but this is sort of the main sort of problem with biometric safes. Now here is a quick look, an above look at the GVB1000. Now if you can see, if you check out the index finger there, that's where the fingerprint scanner is located. Now some people complain that unless you angle your finger the right way, it's not going to respond, and I'm trying to give people sort of an above view of what this looks like. You know, sometimes it takes a wiggling of the finger, moving of the finger, that index finger there, to, hit the right spot to get the safe to open. So that's what we're looking at from the top. And again, this is continues to be a concern with biometric safes, is that it requires precise finger placement sometimes. And, some people would like safes to be a bit more friendly when it comes to finger placement, and not require such a precise placement. But that's really what it looks like from the top. Con number 2, there is no way to disable the beeping noise when you open it. There's no mute option. And again, a lot of people would love to have the ability to access their weapon in silence. They don't want anyone to be alerted as to what they're doing, which makes perfect sense. So, this is one area that we were hoping that, Gunvault would sort of, step up on a little bit. And it seems like they got a little lax here. They have the capability of making this happen. They just didn't make it happen. And, we're hoping they could do better here, but they didn't. But it's something that you're going to have to live with if you get this safe, that you can't really disable that beeping noise. There's no mute option. Con number 3, there is rapid battery drain with consistent use. Now, this is sort of picky. We sort of added this because some customers did mention it, but, if you're going to open your safe 3 or 4 times a week, and you're opening that door 3 or 4 times a week, it's going to drain your battery. Most people who have gun safes, they're not in them consistently like that, but if you're the kind of person who's sort of in and out of your safe a few times a week, if you're really, doing a lot of shooting, a lot of ranging, then you're gonna get a battery drain. It's just gonna happen. I don't really consider this that much of a con, but you use your safe a lot, then you're gonna drain the battery a bit. And again, the great thing about the GVB1000 is that it does have the AC power adapter. So the adapter's there for those who want to use their saves quite often. If you don't want to use it that often, then use your battery. But we threw this in here just to because it was mentioned, and we wanted to let people know that it was mentioned. I would like to quickly talk about the fingerprint enrollment process. I always want people to know how difficult or how easy it's going to be to actually program whatever safe they plan on getting. So let's run through the enrollment process very quickly. You can obviously add up to 15 fingerprints, no more than that, less if you want. But to enroll the first fingerprint, first open the unit using the default demo mode by pressing the S1 button. Immediately after the door opens, press and hold the S1 button over 2 seconds until 2 beeps sound. Now press the S1 button to activate the module and place your finger on the fingerprint reader. Hold your fingerprint on the reader until the green light is on and there are 2 beeps. This may take about 1 to 2 seconds. The fingerprint is now enrolled. Now if you go through this process and it is not this smooth and you don't get the responses that you're supposed to have, that means there was an error in this process and you have to repeat it all over again. But overall, this seems very easy, very simple to enroll your fingerprint. Let's take a look at a few of the frequently asked questions. Does the biometric version come with a shelf? The answer is yes. A plastic removable shelf comes with this unit. You can place items above or below if you like. Created a small division there if you choose to, but that is possible with this safe. Is there a light inside? Yes, there is an interior courtesy light. Just in case your safe is located in a place where you don't have a lot of light and you've got it sort of hidden somewhere, and the more you hide a safe, the less the light's going to get to it. So this does have an interior courtesy light that will assist you in finding whatever items you are looking for. Yes, it does. What size handguns will fit inside? At 10 pounds in weight and 12 inches by 8.2 inches by 5.2 inches in diameter, you can comfortably fit 2 medium-sized handguns inside. Now, if you want to try and add a full-size handgun, that might be a bit cumbersome. This is the Mini Vault. Gunvault also makes the multi-vault for full-size handguns, but keep in mind that this is the mini vault. This is for medium or smaller guns. So that's what we're looking at in terms of capacity. Basically two medium-sized handguns. Okay, here's our ratings recap for the GVB1000. Starting with capacity, we gave it a 4. It is a mini vault, so you can get your two medium-sized handguns in the unit, above or below, with the shelf divider inside. Ease of use, we gave it a 3.75. Weren't any real problems with the ease of use there. Again, besides the biometric operation itself, but you'll get that with biometric safes in general. So we didn't feel like there was anything particular about this particular unit that made it tough to use in regards to its biometrics. Biometrics across the board tend to, sort of get the rap for not being so, how can I say this, dependable. You know what I mean? So we'll give it a 3.75 for ease of use. Quick access, 4.25. Gave it a nice mark there because, again, we received quite a few comments that were really positive in regards to how quickly the door opened and how quickly you can access your weapon. I mean, the door springs right open, pops right open. You can access your weapon and keep moving. Battery life, gave it a nice mark there for 4.5. Again, most safes of this size come with a 9-volt battery or a few AA batteries. In other words, they're battery operated only. This is AC power adapted, which is its greatest feature. Gunvault really stepped up here and dealt with a lot of complaints people had with battery life, batteries dying, batteries not lasting long. So what do? We give you a constant power source. As long as you're paying your electric bill at home, you can operate this safe. So we gave it a very high mark there. Sturdiness and durability, 4.5. Again, this is made of 16 gauge steel. That is as good as you're going to get with a safe of this size. Again, with favorable comment after favorable comment about how well it was built and how sturdy it was built. And, we really can't say enough about its durability. Very well built. Hard to break into, 3.75. We dropped it a few points here, and I'll explain why. Even though it's built well, even though it's constructed well, even though it's robust, the door is very thin. The front door is very, very thin. And when it comes to pry attempts of gun safes, the door is the first level of attack. It simply is. So, even though the housing is very strong and very sturdy, if someone can pop that door open, they're in there. So, I would like to see Gunvault in the future continue to make strong safes, but also make the doors just as strong. The door is not as strong as the housing itself. I'll repeat that. This door is not as strong as the housing itself, and the door is quite thin. So that's something to think about. Alternate means of access. Gave it a 4 there. It comes with 2 override keys, and again, that tends to be the standard for most gun safes, is that you'll get those 2 keys just in case other methods fail. Value for the money, we gave it a 4. This unit is going to retail at about $200 to $250, and there's a 1-year replacement warranty or repair warranty. So, with all its sturdiness, with all its AC power adapter features, we felt like that was a good price. Gave it a nice 4 there. But overall, for a safe of this size, we think Gunvault did a very good job, and we can really recommend this safe. And again, you can go through the categories yourself, make your own decisions about it. But we think this is a nicely built, well-made sort of mini safe. Okay, everyone. That is going to do it for our review of the Gunvault GVB1000 Mini Vault Biometric Gun Safe. If you would like to check the safe out for yourself, come to gunsafereviews.evandevereaux.com, or you can simply click the link below. We have a direct link for it. We also have a link to our Facebook page. If you'd like to check us out on Facebook, we'd like to have you there with us. We'll be glad to have you there with us. If you want to check out other gun safes and gun-related items, please come to, again, gunsafereviews.evandevereaux.com, the best place for gun safes online, over 150 items listed, as well as concealed carry holsters and accessories. If you like this video, please give us a big old hearty thumbs up. We would like that very much. We'd love to continue making review videos for you all, and we'll see you all at the next review. God bless you. Have a nice day.